This car was cheap because it had no V5. Ready to put the work in, as I say. Winner, winner, wonga wonga. Hi guys, welcome back to another video back on the Driven 24/7 Automotive YouTube channel. Now, as the title of this video suggests, unfortunately the Honda is actually going to be going up for sale. Now, I recently teased you in a previous video, I'll leave the card for that video above, where I said I might be putting one of my cars for sale as it's a car I haven't really bonded with. And here is that car that I mentioned in that video without mentioning it in that video. So this is my Honda Accord 1.8 SE. It looks like a sport because it's got the sport body kit on and the sport alloy wheels from a factory, so it's kind of rare in its own right. And it hasn't been an easy decision. I've really been umming and ahhing, as I say, about whether to sell this car. As you would have seen, I recently purchased a Mazda MX3 in MOT failure project form, and also, as you would have also seen if you are a loyal subscriber viewer of the channel, my pride and joy Nissan 100 NX, also a project car, is now away at a garage where hopefully it will be, the next time I see it, will be very worthy with an MOT pass. Now, when I bought the MX3 into the picture, shall I say, my funds were then dropping quite low, and I was a bit nervous of the time when RG Classics would be phoning me up and saying, your Nissan's ready, can I be paid? And I'd be like, no, I can't pay you because my funds are gone. And what also didn't help things was when I brought home the MX3, I kind of liked it, and I thought, I kind of want to keep the MX3, so I'll sell the Honda in order to keep the MX3. But now I'm going to stick to my guns. The MX3 was bought to sell, that is happening, and I also just want to be greedy and have some more money, really, why not? So the Accord is also up for sale because I obviously had a little pot of money when I sold my Mercedes C200. Now I want to claim some of that money back. So as you guys probably would have known, I bought this car with a relatively short MOT till July, and I also, this car was cheap because it had no V5, but luckily it was in the previous owner's name. He'd showed me older V5, so I knew the car wasn't a write-off. I'd also done an HPI check, so again I knew the car wasn't lost, written off, so I was quite confident to buy this car without said V5. That wasn't that big a deal. In the end I ended up paying the V62 price, and in the time I had this car, it literally took about 2 to 3 weeks, if that, for a V5 to come through in my name. So it wasn't the end of the world, but I know some people would say never buy a car without a V5, but because it wasn't the previous owner's name, I didn't mind. So yeah, that was another reason why this car was cheap. And the car was also cheap because the guy just needed gone, he needed some money to move into a house or something. So I knew that for a fact when I bought this car cheap with a short MOT, that if I then invested a little bit of money in it, when I come to sell this car, I'd make some money. So I'm actually going to invest a small amount of money to hopefully get a bigger bit of money on top of what I pay for this car, and obviously hopefully make some profit, because why not? That's just me and my business little head on. So the other day I actually went to Mike Stokes Motorsport to sort out the tyre situation on this car, and here's some clips of me doing that. If I want to make money from this car, I need to get it in for a brand new MOT. To do that, it does need some work. So what it needs is 2 tyres, because the alignment is really shockingly awful on this car. I guess it's due to the fact that it needs 2 tyres, and if I want top money for this car, I need to get it through an MOT, so I can sell this car with 12 months MOT, and I can then say it's had 2 tyres done, and if anyone then test drives the car, it will drive obviously in a straight line, which is obviously good. Drop the car off at Mike Stokes Motorsport. That's obviously the company who fitted my custom exhaust for the Avensis SR. They do tyres, so they got the tyres in for me, so I'm going to head down there and get them fitted. So let's go. In she goes. Here are the new tyres, guys. So we've gone for, well, what was originally on the car. That's obviously common sense. I just went for budgets. Obviously not being funny, I'm doing good by replacing the 2 tyres before it sales, and it was a previous MOT advisory. And I just want to, like I say, get good money for the car, and someone's definitely going to haggle me on price if they see I've got 2 knackered tyres on the front. Mike Stokes ordered me 2 right tyres. It turned out they both come in wrong. These things happen, mistakes happen, wasn't the end of the world. So they actually had one on the shelf, so they put one on from their stock on, then they had to quickly buy in another one. So they're different makes, but you know, again, they're 2 new tyres. I've tried, and yeah, 2 new tyres now on the front, another selling point for the car. And what will also add to the value of this car when I do hopefully come to selling it, and for peace of mind for the new owner of this car, whoever that will be, I wanted to get 12 months MOT on that. It's booked in for an MOT, and hopefully it will pass, and we can then sell the car for a good price, saying brand new fresh 12 months MOT. Winner winner, wonga wonga. So this car's actually been recently polished as of yesterday and cleaned, although I see a bird has really nicely left its mark on the polished paintwork already. So I am trying to add value in a sort of common sense kind of way to obviously sell it for more than what I bought the car for. And although as much as I'd like to keep this car, I'm trying to be in the real world, you know. I'm not a big YouTuber earning loads of money each month, I'm really not, hence why I'm trying to get there, but it all takes time and patience and I'm ready to put the work in, as I say. But it just is going to be ridiculous, me keeping the MX3, keeping this, my SR and the Nissan. My priority at the moment is the Nissan 100 NX, then it's to sell the MX3, as I said. This is just a bonus car that I can sell and get some money back in the pot. And ever since I've had the exhaust done on the SR, yeah, I'd love to get an exhaust done on this, but it's just been, that's just too over the top. So I just want the NX and the SR in my ownership, and I think the SR is going to be the daily sort of modified car, and the NX is going to be the more rarer, quirkier T-bar, T-top roof car. So they're going to be the two cars that I'm going to sort of keep in my ownership for a while, whereas the MX3 was bought to sell, and this was just basically to replace the Merc. And like I said, I don't need 4 cars, I think 2 will do, and even then I'm being greedy, so the Honda is going to have to go. So there you have it, thanks for watching this video. I know a few of you have started to love this car, and obviously I have as well, but I need to be sensible. I don't have endless pots of money to keep 4 cars. If I would, I could, I don't, so it's got to go. And as I've said before, and you guys probably know, this and my Aventus SR, which I've just started modifying, they're very similar cars. Now I'm not going to sell the SR, I've just put an exhaust on it and it's rarer than this. So when I compare the two, this is the one that I want to sell. I'm not so much in love with compared to the SR. So yeah, you've heard my explanations. I'll keep you updated with the MOT results, and if and when this car sells, well, obviously it's going to at some point. Hopefully it won't take too long. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like I say, I have to do these decisions for me. You guys already know me by now probably. I don't really get stuck on cars, in love with cars. I don't really have a sentimental attachment, although I seem to have a bond with my 100 NX, and I'd like to think that's not going to go anywhere, but don't mark my words, you never know with me. You know what I'm like, guys, this is the art of owning these cars that you own outright. I can just have them for as long or as little as I like, and when you buy them cheap, I'll try to make money from them. Who can blame me? Thanks for watching this video. I'll keep you updated on the Honda, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Now, next thing I'm thinking is, because I bought this car with a short MOT, God, footballers are really loud. Damn.